Printers, a popular computer accessory often inked with mystery. Which type do you go with, inkjet or laser? What should you look for? Hopefully we can help you decide on this episode of What's the D?
Office 365. Get work done anytime, anywhere, and on any device. In addition to 1 terabyte of OneDrive storage, also receive 60 Skype World Minutes per month to over 60 countries.
When you break down all the various features, you're left with 2 basic types of printers, inkjet and laser. Let's start with 2 common terms that we'll be using, CPP and PPM. CPP stands for cost per page, which is a very simple equation that signifies how much it costs to keep your printer running. An inkjet is much cheaper initially, but the ink cartridges will cost more and yield less printed pages. A laser printer costs more initially, but have toner cartridges that can last thousands of pages. PPM stands for pages per minute, which is how fast the printer can print. Laser printers are traditionally much faster, but many inkjet printers designed for office use, like from manufacturers HP and Epson, are quickly closing the gap. Here we just grabbed an assortment of printers on this chart that we had on hand. As you can see, the basic cheap inkjet printers has the lowest initial cost, a similar ink cost, but by far the lowest page yield. The laser one has the lowest CPP and highest PPM, but lacks the capability to print color. So what are the advantages for an inkjet? Even the most basic inkjet printers include both black and color cartridges when you buy them. They usually have a smaller footprint, meaning they take up less physical space, so they're great for dorms, apartments, or your room. Inkjets aren't just limited to printing on plain old paper either. You can print out on labels, vinyls, logos to iron on t-shirts, and most importantly, photo paper. In fact, some of the best photo printers in the world are inkjet. Inkjet printers can come in a variety of configurations. Epsons, for example, love to separate all the different colors into their own ink. Canon and HP, on the other hand, usually combine all the different colors into one color cartridge. There are pros and cons to each, but the better one for you will come down to your printing habits. Obviously, if you find yourself printing more of one color than any other, then separate color cartridges is for you. But there are some downsides as well you have to be aware of. First off, the printer nozzles that distribute the ink onto the paper can clog over time if not used frequently. We're talking anywhere from 2 weeks to a few months depending on where you store your printer. Speaking of usage, the ink cartridges can dry up as well. On to laser printers. While laser printers have traditionally been more expensive, the prices have really come down over the years. In fact, Brother and Samsung both make excellent quality units that often fall below $100. They are larger in size, and the most basic ones print in only monochrome, aka black and white. But if you need to print a lot of pages in a short amount of time, then lasers are definitely the go-to choice. Laser printers are designed for printing lots of pages at once, so they often have more robust paper holders and feeder trays. Color laser printers tend to be even more pricey since they have 4 huge toner cartridges to refill on. But the amount of pages to be printed from toner justifies the price spent. While color laser printers have very good quality for things like flyers, they're still not up to the level of inkjet when it comes to printing photos. And there you have it. Other features such as Wi-Fi, networking, scanning, or fax can be commonly found on both types of printers. Obviously, these features will cost you a bit more, but nothing beats the convenience of having all these in one compact unit. In summary, when choosing a printer, make sure you know whether you want color or monochrome, how much space you have to work with on your desk, how often you're going to be using it, and be aware of PPM and CPP. Thanks for checking out this episode of What's the Difference? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this from NCIX. We'll see you later.